If you're in the mood for real food, it's Concord Food Co-op.
It's got to be a Friday, right? Hey, what's happening? It's Nazzy from the Pulse of New Hampshire. Welcome to the Concord Co-op Community Connections. Now, we've got some familiar faces, but they have new titles now. So first, let me introduce my co-host. She's been the woman behind the scenes the last few months, making us sound and look so good. It's Miss Kim Brandis, and she is part of the Concord Food Co-op. Kim, are you ready to fill some big shoes?
I'll try.
Now, as you can tell, the gentleman who we've been talking with the last few months, he has moved on from the Concord Food Co-op, and now he is the Director of Housing Initiatives at the Concord Coalition to End Homelessness, Mr. Greg Lessard. And Greg, we know the coalition is near and dear to your heart. So this was kind of a no-brainer move for you, right?
Yeah, that it was. I've been with the had been with the Concord Food Co-op as Director of Development for 9 years, and just kept getting pulled closer and closer into the activities of the coalition. So Kim was the first individual I hired at the co-op 8 years ago, and so she's totally set to be the marketing manager at the Concord Food Co-op. They're in great shape.
Yeah, more than qualified, Kim. More than qualified.
Thank you.
And joining us as well, she is Vice President of Civil Engineering at Wilcox and Barton. And of course, Wilcox and Barton, they are a Palladium sponsor of the Concord Coalition and Homelessness Bluegrass BBQ. Miss Erin Lambert. Erin, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Now, before we get into the barbecue, talk about your involvement with the Coalition to End Homelessness and why it's so important to your team.
Absolutely. Yeah, thanks for the opportunity. So I'm with Wilcox and Barton. We are a civil, environmental, and geotechnical engineering firm in Concord, and we have professionals throughout New England. So we do environmental and civil work. We absolutely love the mission of the Concord Coalition to End Homelessness, so we've really appreciated the collaboration and being able to lend our expertise to help them develop housing in the Concord area. We support their mission. Everyone deserves to have a home. So we love being able to share, and try to help make that possible.
Excellent. All right, Kim, let's get into it. Let's talk about the barbecue. Take it away.
Okay. Well, the Coalition to End Homelessness is doing a bluegrass barbecue coming up in a few weeks, and I'll let Greg tell you a little bit what that's about.
All right, I will. July 24th at White Park in Concord is the date for the Bluegrass Barbecue. It is our second annual Bluegrass Barbecue. It starts at 12, goes to 5. We have 4 bands, and we have one of the bands, some of the members of the band that will be joining us in just a few minutes here. But I want to, definitely tell you about the food. The food is just awesome. The barbecue is just awesome, and the pit master is Bill Wilcox. Bill is an engineer, but his hobby is barbecuing. We were just yesterday, we were up in Twin Barns up in Meredith preparing all the pork. So he arrived yesterday at 2. He was there all night long tending to the pork. In the morning, a group of us showed up, and then we basically prepared it, packaged it to get it all ready for the barbecue. And he finished his day at about 4 o'clock yesterday. So that's just one day of him doing the overnight barbecue. He will arrive on July 23rd at White Park, and he will put all of the brisket on. He'll spend the night in the park again. So just a ton of hours, and there's so many people that spend a lot of time on this event. The Concord Food Co-op is just unbelievable. They order all the supplies. Their kitchen prepares all the coleslaw, the Cowboy Beans, just so many man hours that you can get the Pit Master special, the Omnivore special that has the brisket, Texas style brisket, the pulled pork, sausage, Cowboy Beans, coleslaw, sauces, etc. That's only $35, and you will not finish it in a single sitting. That's more. That price is that's not even really the price of all the man hours and food that goes into it. So when you order it online at concordhomeless.org, there's also a slot there to make a donation at the same time, because you're getting that at less than what the cost that goes into it.
Now hold on. Let me pause for a moment. Let me ask either Kim or Aaron. Do either one of you ladies know what Cowboy Beans are? Because I at first I was like, yeah, I know what they are. But let me see if anybody. Kim, do you know what they are?
I don't. They sound good though.
They do. Aaron, what about you? Do you know what Cowboy Beans are?
I do not know Cowboy Beans.
All right, Greg.
Well, they're more of a. I think most of us are familiar with brown beans, baked beans, but these are more of a white bean, and they've got different things in them. They're just delicious. That's the first time I've ever had them was last year as well. So I'm not, it's too bad Bill wasn't on. He could describe his beans, but and again, it'll be just a great day, and thank goodness the bad weather is now, because it's clearing the way for great weather for the Bluegrass Barbecue.
Getting us ready for it, to be having a nice day. Talk a little bit about the money that we're going to be raising on the 24th. How is it going to help the coalition? Break it down by the numbers if you can.
Well, the coalition right now is aggressively going after housing solutions. There's approximately 100 long-term homeless individuals in the greater Concord area, and that's the group that the coalition is really focused on right now. And so they've asked me to be the director of housing initiatives, because that is there's so much work that needs to be done. But one of the things I can tell you is so many people are willing to help. Great companies like the Concord Food Co-op in Wilcox and Barton. We have a task force that we've convened, and there's so many skilled people that have joined that task force. The sponsors for this event, a long list of businesses that have sponsored this event, volunteers the day of. So it's just amazing the support of this community to try to solve this problem, and it is solvable. And especially, I think it takes minds and money, and between the two of those, we're gonna get it done. And I do want to take a minute, because the co-op has just been such a tremendous partner of the coalition. Kim and her marketing department provides so much marketing support, the kitchen, and all the time they spend preparing it. So two great organizations, two Palladium pillars of support of the Concord Coalition to End Homelessness.
Kim, do you want to speak about that for a moment too, just about everything that you're doing to help out?
Yeah, so just like the co-op, the coalition's very community focused, and we're a huge supporter of the coalition's mission. We truly believe that everyone should have a safe, stable home to live in.
Right.
And we're just really thankful for everything the coalition does for the community. So we're just happy to lend our resources and be able to help them with marketing, have our kitchen help out, even set up, all of that stuff. We're just more than happy to help.
Now, I want to toss it back over to Aaron for a moment too, and talk about what your role is going to be at the event on the 24th. Are you guys going to be setting up a table? Or are we going to be helping feed people? What are you guys going to be doing on the 24th?
Yeah, we're going to be supporting Greg and his team of volunteers. So you'll see Bill at the smoker getting all the food ready, and then we'll have other volunteers there too, helping with whether it's setup or serving or tickets or whatnot. So we're on that day, we're just joining the group of amazing volunteers that make this event happen.
Yeah, it's going to be great. And I want to warn you guys, I think this is the first live in-person event that's going to be happening in a long time. So it's going to be huge. There are going to be hundreds of people that are going to be coming to this. Can you buy tickets when we get there on the 24th, or do we have to purchase them early online?
You can buy them, Dev, but you're at risk. We are basically preparing all the food based on the orders that we have. So those that pre-order will be assured to get exactly what they want. Others can show up and it'll be pending availability. But you can show up the day of. And Bill loves to talk about his process in his smoker. smoker. So when you show up, seek out Bill and have a conversation with him. His smoker is 25 feet long. It's phenomenal. To me, it looks like this locomotive, and it's got all this different capacity, and he's very proud of his smoker. So, find Bill and he'll chat up a storm about his smoker.
Oh my goodness, I'm going to do that. All right, so listen, it's as much about the music as it is about the food. So let's bring in our guests. Greg, why don't you introduce these two gentlemen who are going to be making the day sound good as well as taste good. All right, let's bring these guys in. Here we go. Oh, there they are. There they are. Greg, introduce these two gentlemen, please.
Welcome, JT and Steve. They both of you were at the Bluegrass BBQ last year. They wanted to be the last performers, so they could just keep on playing as long as possible. They didn't want to be cut off. They were phenomenal.
Yeah, they had to bring out the hook last year.
Yeah. Right. And it was nice that they did that because while we were breaking down, we got to break down to music continuously playing. But I'd like them to take a moment and talk about, the four bands, and it's Paula Herbert's up first, Whiskey Prison, Bow Junction, and then Peabodies Coal Train. I'd like to know where that name came from, but the lineup and a little bit about them is all on Concord Coalition's End Homelessness website, but they're all donating their time again, and they're coming back this year as they were there last year. So take it away.
Hey, everybody. Yeah, thanks for having us. I'm JT. This is Steve. We're with Peabodies Coal Train. We're representing. We're really excited to be playing music for this awesome cause in the Concord Coalition to End Homelessness. And I don't know about you, Greg, you were making me hungry.
Yeah, sounds good.
Maybe we can we're coming to you live from the Blackwater Mustard Company headquarters here. So Steve's our mustard man. If you haven't had any, seek it out. Maybe we can get some in the Concord Co-op sometime. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
We love playing music together. We've been playing together. We've been playing music for decades, but playing together for about 3 years, 3.5 years. Last year was kind of a struggle. We had to cancel about a dozen gigs because of the pandemic, but we were able to kind of pull it together and do a socially distant kind of fun gig outdoors at Everett Arena for this for the inaugural event. So thanks for I guess that hook though was like, hey, well, we'll let you come back next year, right?
Yeah.
Well, I knowing that COVID would break someday, I actually booked these guys in I think December. So that way before everybody else was calling them up, they were on the schedule. So it's great to have you guys back. I'm so looking forward to hearing your band again.
It's great to be part of the lineup too. It was good nonstop music all afternoon.
Yeah.
While other bands were playing while we're setting up, so it was a seamless transition.
Yep, it worked out. Now,
Very
where are you
nice.
guys from? Where are you right now?
We're in Kentucky. I'm in Kentucky. Our band members go from Springfield to
Sutton
to Henniker.
Yeah. Grantham. Yeah, we're spread out in the Kentucky River Valley, kind of Kearsarge region.
Right.
Yeah, we're check out our website for more dates where we're going to be peabodiescoaltrain.org.
All right, so Greg asked the question, where does that name come from? I love when I talk to bands and they tell me where they got their name, the inspiration. So where did Peabodies Coal Train come from?
Well, you should have heard about the 50 names before that one. Steve is a treasure trove of ideas and song ideas and band name ideas. But you want to talk a little bit about it?
Came from John Prine song.
Right.
We're big John Prine fans, and that just seemed to fit at the time, and we've been using it ever since.
Yeah, we kind of picked it out as an homage to John Prine. His song Paradise talks about Mr. Peabody's coal train done hauled it away, and that's one of our standards, and we sing that, and we played it a few times, together before we even decided to kind of name the band, and we're like, hey, that sounds a little sticky. It sounds unique. It sounds fun.
It's unique, yeah.
It's an homage to Prine. People who love Prine love to come hear us play. We have a lot of fun together playing. The people who come hear us usually have a lot of fun if they're, when they take their fingers out of their ears.
Oh, oh no, I hope not.
But yeah, people are toe tapping. Sometimes, we give them a little bit of a opportunity to wiggle their butts a little bit. But we like to sing songs that kind of are rooted in kind of Appalachian roots, folk music, country, and Americana standards that talk about the human condition. And when you think about homelessness, that's a significant situation for folks who are experiencing that. And we sing songs that kind of shed light on some of those items and how people work through their struggles. And we have a few murder ballads too, so from back in Appalachia and things like that. But yeah, we span the we span the gamut here of fun folk and country type tunes, and it has that bluegrass tinge because we've got guys. So Steve plays the banjo, I play the rhythm guitar. We have Mark Fraley playing stand-up bass. Dave Carroll plays the mandolin. Scott Hayes plays lead guitar, and we just, and then of course Dave Anderson plays the harmonica. And then we really like to, we really love singing together. So our harmonies are a real strong suit of our performances, and we really love singing together. And so if you like harmonious music, we'll be bringing the harmonies, and having a good time, I think, for a great cause. And we're definitely looking forward to eating some of that brisket. And
that's your payment, guys. So you get what you need. So fill them up. So.
Right out there.
Yeah, they're willing to work for food, and we're going to give it to them.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, it's for a good cause, so we will.
Is. Well, JT and Steve, I'm looking forward to it. Remember, it's coming up on July 24th. It is the Concord Coalition to End Homelessness. It's the Bluegrass BBQ, a huge fundraiser. Greg, once again, how much are those tickets, and how do we order them early?
The Pitmaster special is $35. You can get a pulled pork sandwich and all the fixins, or the beans and slaw and everything. That's just $25. There's a vegan vegetarian option for $20, or you can just get a hot dog with chips and a drink for $10. So lots of options, and I would encourage you to go to concordhomeless.org, place your order, so you're assured to get exactly what you want.
Yeah. Now, like Greg said, you can get them, but if you want to guarantee that you're going to get food, because they're putting the orders in prior so they have enough, you want to order early. So I recommend doing that. Gentlemen, really quick, give out your website and your social, how people can follow your band, because it must be great that you're getting back out performing live in front of people again. So what's your website or your social so we can follow you guys?
Yeah, Peabodies Coal Train, all one word, .org. Or, check us out on Facebook, Peabodies Coal Train. You'll see a list of some of our other gigs coming up. We have a couple of other fundraisers we're doing. Got a couple of private events, some weddings and things. But come see us. Live music is back, and it's great. We're having a good time interacting with crowds again. So, and this is, we're really looking forward to this one.
This is going to be great. I can't think of a better way to spend a Saturday. Great food, great music, great fun. You get to see people not on a screen. You get to actually interact with people again.
Right. And then I guess, if it rains, we'll do it the next day, right?
Yep. Rain day's the next day.
25th. Gentlemen, thank you very much. Greg, thank you. Now I'm going to toss it over to Kim. Kim has the final word, going to tell us a little bit about the co-op and how we can find out what's going on there.
Yeah, so we have some big news. Starting Monday, July 12th, the Hut Bar will be reopening.
Woo!
So we'll be open 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. on weekdays, and you can go to www.concordfoodcoop.coop/menu to see the menu every weekday.
Now, are you still doing the drive-up orders as well? Is that still continuing?
Yep, you can still shop online and pick up curbside.
Yeah, very, very easy. Gentlemen and lady, thank you all very much for joining us, and we will do this again coming up next week. The Concord Co-op Community Connections. Don't forget, the Concord Coalition to End Homelessness Barbecue, Bluegrass BBQ, July 24th. Really quick, Greg, give out the website.
ConcordCoalition.org.
See you next time.
Concord Homeless.
If you're in the mood for real food, it's Concord Food Co-op.